Good morning, Trade Pros. Hello, just doing a quick sound check, and we can get started. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to our morning market update and live session for Monday, December the 11th, 2017. This is George Papazov from Trade Pro Academy. Nothing is different about me today, so don't be shocked or concerned. Just kidding. I'm wearing this chimp hat. So MailChimp, MailChimp sent me this hat. MailChimp's a company that does automation and email lists, etc. And they sent me this hat, and I figured, why not throw it on and have some fun? So I'm the market chimp today, courtesy of MailChimp. They didn't pay me to do this. It's not a sponsorship thing. It's just for fun. All right, so bear with it. It's feeling a little different today, like every other day. In today's morning market update, we talk about Bitcoin futures and how they debuted. All right, that was yesterday on the open at 6 p.m. We also talk about Southern California's wildfires. This thing's spreading. It's a little bit worrisome. And we're going to talk about the oil extension and something that was said over the weekend that might scare oil traders a little bit. All right, first, let's take you through a walk through the markets this morning. Let me take the silly thing off. It was fun while it lasted. All right, so in Asia, Japan's up 0.6%, Hong Kong's up 1.1%, and China's up 1% as India rallies 0.6%. So we're seeing quite a bit of strength in Asian markets that didn't really make its way over to the European session. London's up 0.5%, Paris is down 0.1%, and Frankfurt is down 0.1 percentage point as well. And here, futures in the United States, Dow Jones is up 0.2%, S&P's up 0.1%, Nasdaq's up 0.2 as well. Crude oil is down 1/3 percentage point. I'll tell you why in a moment. As gold trades up 1/3 percentage point, and Bitcoin is up 12% to 16,733 per Bitcoin. It's on fire. All right, this morning's news, we don't really have too much. 10 a.m. we have JOLTS, the job openings, labor turnover survey, job openings and labor turnover survey, JOTLS, JOLTS. That comes out at 10 a.m. 1 p.m. we have the results of a 20 billion 10-year note auction. So other than that, we have a pretty quiet day in terms of economic news. Markets will be moving on technicals. Okay, let's talk about the futures. Last night, they launched under the symbol XBT. This is on the Chicago Board Options Exchange. It's called the CFE. Okay, that's what they traded. It's not a very popular futures exchange at all. And in fact, most traders are waiting to the 17th or this Sunday coming up for the real launch of the futures that will go under the BTC symbol on the Chicago Mercantile Exchange. That's the futures market the most institutional traders are probably waiting to get their hands on. It's not the CBOE. So this open was a little bit of a bust. On 6 p.m.'s open, the website crashed, all right, on CBOE, and it opened up and surged as much as 25% in the first day of trading futures, triggering two temporary trading halts. The first trading halt occurred at the 7%, the next one at the 13%, and each halt stopped the futures trading for 2 minutes. So that's a kind of a measure to prevent a little bit of runaway volatility and prices to go crazy. 2,700 contracts traded on the futures market so far in January, and Bitcoin is up about 12% since the launch of those futures at 6 p.m. of last night. At the moment, the futures product is trading $1,300 higher than the actual Bitcoin spot. So if you go to CoinDesk or any of the actual Bitcoin exchanges, you'll be able to get it at a certain price. The futures will cost you $1,300 premium. And many traders are surprised at that, saying, well, I thought futures are supposed to provide liquidity. How come it's at such a high premium? Let me explain this concept to you, because not many people trade it. Even professionals in the business aren't getting this so far. The reason it's trading higher on the futures market than it is on the actual exchange is because the futures financially settled. All right, if you're a producer of oil, what you could end up doing is, if you produce the oil and the prices you think are too high in comparison to market, you could actually sell a futures contract and deliver the barrels of oil to commit what's called arbitrage, guaranteed arbitrage or guaranteed profit. You can't do that with Bitcoin because it's financially settled. You don't get Bitcoins, you get a crystallized loss of cash, up or down, all right? And that prevents the ability to do arbitrage. Without arbitrage, it's a little bit harder to keep the market in line. How would you have to keep the market in line? You have to short Bitcoin in order to take advantage of the actual price dropping. So you got to short the futures of Bitcoin and buy the long on the exchange, but that $1,300 isn't worth the risk of doing that. Who's shorting Bitcoin right now? Nobody. Everyone's staying away from it. And I think on CME, when the contracts come out, if you give about 1 to 2 weeks, you'll start to see a little bit more institutional money take a play on the short side. Right now, nobody's touching it. No one's touching the short. So that's why Bitcoin's running away. The premiums are widening out. Arbitrage is difficult. It's a cash settled contract, and that's why. All right, now you know. Southern California's largest wildfire continues to grow on Sunday is a headline. Santa Barbara County is getting hit now, and I've seen some pictures this morning and video. Wow, it's a scary thought and image. So please, if you're out there, be safe. I wish you the very best, and I never like to see this kind of stuff happen. And if you're affected by it, stay strong. I hope you're okay, and I hope it all pans out. It's not, I'm not there. I don't appreciate the severity of it, but I could see it and I know that it's not good. And we have clients out there as well in those areas. We're concerned and we're rooting for you guys. I'm sending you all the positive energy I can. All right. Officials revise their containment from 15 to 10%. It's only 10% of this wildfire is actually contained. It's wiped out almost $3 billion of market value for Edison International. It trades on the New York Stock Exchange, EIX. If you're looking for a trade or a play on it, that's the symbol to look at. Other companies like Snapchat, who are headquartered there, stock symbol SNAP, are also feeling a little bit of the heat from it. And I mean, that was an unintentional pun, and it's not funny. Snapchat is, there's other reasons Snapchat is doing bad, but this is now one of them. And California Resources, another company, symbol CRC. I'll tell you this, if you're going to trade this thing and make money on the back of these wildfires and potentially people being displaced from their homes, you better donate some of it, all right? Be a class act and donate some of your profit. If you're going to get in there and buy this stock or short it or take advantage of a situation that people are being hurt from, you better donate some of that money back. Honestly, it's a nice thing to do. I get it. As a trader, never feel bad for taking advantage of price movement. It's our job to do that. But when we make money and somebody's suffering, it's our job to convert some of that profit and to put it into action by helping them rebuild their homes, rebuild their lives. So I just mentioned that. Okay, but those are a few symbols. That's why I usually don't throw out symbols in these situations. But I'm going to start doing it. All right, as long as you promise to do your part and give back. All right, so on the weekend, we heard that oil or OPEC is talking about extending or reducing extensions. Okay, so remember we came up to a deal to the end of 2018 for these OPEC oil cuts. Well, they're cutting the cuts or reducing extensions, however you want to say that. I know it's a funny sentence, but I did that on purpose. The oil ministers of UAE and Kuwait said over the weekend that there's a little bit of trouble with this, said that OPEC and its allies could agree at a scheduled meeting in June to actually reduce this extension and come up with a strategy to actually end these oil cuts, those production cuts before 2019. The reason being is Russia's putting pressure on the market. They want to obviously sell their oil and take some of that market share. The price has now gone up considerably in oil, and all these producers, all they want to do is just sell their oil, all right, at these higher costs or at these higher revenue prices. So that's why the pressure's coming out of there a little bit. Oil doesn't like that. It's dropping. That's why it's down about 1/3 of a percentage point. What else? Kuwait's oil minister said commodity producing nations may end the deal at some point next year prematurely. Oil is down on that news. And also Baker Hughes on Friday at 1 p.m. showed a U.S. rig count at 3-month high. So offshore oil production is starting to go up. OPEC reached a deal, but now we're hearing that they might end that deal early. So I think oil's had a nice run. I think now you got to start trading the short side and shorting rallies into oil and give it a shot. That's where the speculative money is starting to flow. It's a nice early time to give it a shot to the downside. Nobody else is. That's why it's a perfect opportunity for us as professional traders, profitable traders, to actually step in there and give this trade a try at these right levels. All right, team. Have yourselves a great day. I hope you guys have enjoyed this morning market update. I hope you enjoyed my MailChimp hat. No, you can get your own if you want. I don't know why you would want to actually pay for it. I got it as a marketing gimmick, and it was fun. It was fun to wear. Okay, so today, watch for that. No major news. Watch Bitcoin. Watch the markets. NASDAQ looks to be a little bit stronger on the open so far, or pre-open trading. Good luck. Manage your risks. Take care of yourselves, team. Trade like a trade pro. And like, comment, share, subscribe if you want to see some more great content. And I encourage you guys to come out and take a trial of our trading room. You could come out and subscribe, have a look at it. I guarantee you're going to love it. And if you don't, 14 days, you get your money back guaranteed. No hassle, no questions asked. I just want you to come and try it out, and I'm removing the risk from you. This is the only time you're going to get anything risk-free in the market, guaranteed. Guaranteed risk-free. How about that? All right, guys, take care. See you tomorrow morning. Patented chair spin in 3, 2, 1. I hope you enjoyed today's morning market update. See you tomorrow at 9 a.m. Ciao. All right, Trade Pro subscribers, let's set up the day. We got some opportunities today. I've been kind of looking through.